Okay, good morning, Santiago and Chiara. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going to start. I just started recording, so we're going to start. Chiara, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start. Okay. Today we are going to start with an exercise, the pronunciation exercise. Let me see that there is another student logging in. Okay, Ingrid. Okay, Ingrid, we have 3 students, Ingrid, Chiara, and Santiago. Ingrid, can you hear me?
Good morning, teacher. Yes, I hear you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, we are going to start today with a simple pronunciation exercise. Last week, we saw some silent letters, some letters that in English we don't pronounce. And now we are going to see, we are going to check out how the words or the sounds change in different words, how the sounds of the same letters in different words change. Okay, we are going to do a simple exercise in order for you to understand how the pronunciation is difficult in English. Only the pronunciation, okay? Because the grammar and other things, other competences are easier. But the pronunciation is the most difficult thing in English. And with this exercise, we are going to realize the reason of that statement. Why do we say that? Okay, so we have here the first word. As you can see, I am highlighting the letters EA letters because we are going to focus. Okay, good morning, Samuel. Good morning. There is another student here trying to log in. Samuel, good morning. And we have another student. It appears like Zapata Flores. Good morning, everyone. We are going to focus in these 2 letters, E-A. E-A. And how in English we pronounce these couple of letters, okay? For example, Chiara, how do you pronounce this word?
Heat.
Heat. Good.
Heat.
Okay, so this word is pronounced like this, heat, okay, heat. So in this word, this EA is pronounced like an E, okay, like an E, heat, good. Now, we have another word with the same letters, EA, EA. And we sometimes deduce or infer the pronunciation of that word. And if here we pronounce EA like E, maybe we are going to pronounce this like E, no? And we are going to say heat. Is that correct? What do you think, guys?
Is head.
Okay, that's right. In this word, this is the part of the body, no? The head. The head. We pronounce this EA like E. In the first case, we pronounce EA like E. In this case, we pronounce like E. And look at those words are similar, are very similar. It starts with an H, EA, and the final letter is the only difference. Here is a T, here is a D. And the pronounce is completely different. Here, hit, and here, head. Okay, now we are going to continue. And we have another word. This one. It happens the same. EA. We change the first letter and the last letter, but the combination is the same. EA. And how do we pronounce this word? Anyone?
Beat.
Beat. Here is again an E. Beat. Okay, beat. So E, A, E. And the words are very similar. Let's continue. Another word with this combination. Here, if we know the pronunciation of this word, and we say hit, and we say beat, and we find this word with the same combination of letters, EA. Maybe, or sometimes, people are going to find this word and are going to say, okay, the word is pronounced like breed. And that's not correct. How do we pronounce this word?
Bread.
Bread, like an E. Here, again, these couple of letters are pronounced like an E in Spanish, bread. So, hit, head, beat, bread, okay? And continue, we are going to continue with another word. And we find this word. And this word is completely similar to the last one, like bread. But here, the only difference is the last letter. It's not a D, it's a K. But we have the combination of EA. And people are going to think, okay, we find this word and we say bread. So we are going to say here, break. And that's not correct. Okay, that's not correct. How do we pronounce this word? How do we pronounce this word,
Break.
guys? Again?
Break.
Okay, what do you think, Ingrid?
Break.
How do you pronounce? Okay, that's correct. In this case, we pronounce these two letters, EA, like A. So we say break, break, okay? When we find this word, we pronounce break, break. So now we have hit, head, beat, bread, and now break, okay? There is another one, another letter, another word. And this one. And here we have the same combination of letters, the A, the R, the K, and the only difference here is the first letter, F. And if we listen to this letter, to the last word, saying break, people are going to think that the correct pronunciation of this word is break, but that's not correct. That's not the appropriate pronunciation. How do we pronounce this word? Anyone knows?
Freak.
Okay, Ingrid. We pronounce this like an E. This combination, EA like an E. We say freak, freak, okay? Freak. So, hit, head, beat, bread, break, freak. So, you have to understand that pronunciation in English is quite difficult. How do we learn how to pronounce? Listening. We have to listen and we have to practice. We have to listen to the sounds, we have to listen to the words by means of songs, of movies, of series, of native people, of YouTube videos. We have to listen, and we are going to understand and we are going to learn how to pronounce appropriately the words, okay? It's difficult because I have said previously, we in English don't have strict rules in order to say when you find EA, it's always pronounced like an E or like an A. No, it changes. Here, hit, head, beat, breath, break, free. Okay. So that was the first exercise, and it's important that you understand that. Okay. So we have to listen, and listen too much in English in order to learn the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation of some words. Sometimes I, as teacher, can find a word that I don't know and I hesitate about how to pronounce. Okay. Eso me pasa hasta a mí. Hay veces que yo encuentro palabras que nunca he utilizado, palabras que son nuevas para mí, y esas palabras dudo en cómo es la pronunciación correcta. Entonces, porque, o sea, no, como les digo, no hay unas reglas estrictas para decirles siempre que encontremos la E con la A se va a pronunciar así. No, en inglés no pasa eso. Entonces, por eso les puede pasar a ustedes, me puede pasar a mí. Porque hay palabras que no conocemos y la pronunciación puede cambiar. Okay, so that was the first exercise. And it is good that you understand that the pronunciation in English is difficult, but you have to practice too much in order for you to learn, in order for you to improve your pronunciation. So, and I'm going to clean up this one. And remember, hit, head, beat, breath, break, and free. And now the meaning of these words. This hit is like a synonym for hot, okay? Heat and hot are similar words, okay? Head, as I said, is the part of the body. Beat, anyone knows what is beat? Or a synonym of beat, or an opposite? When we have to explain the meaning of a word, it's better not to use Spanish. We can use other words in English to explain the meaning, okay? So a synonym or an antonym, okay? Anyone knows what does it mean? What does beat means?
It could be when you knock something. He beat the drum.
Okay, when you knock or when you hit someone or something, okay? Beat is like knock or like hit, no? For example, knock on the door, okay? Or hit, that's hit. Bread, okay, bread is, how can we explain the meaning of bread, Kiara?
It's food.
Okay, food, it's a food that we eat in the breakfast. It's usually, no? It's usually eaten in the breakfast. Okay, and break. How can we explain break, Santiago?
Break is like I don't know. I don't know how to explain.
Samuel, can you explain the meaning of the word break? You can say a synonym or antonymous.
Maybe to an object that is in a bad way.
Okay, an object that is in bad way or in bad condition. But yes, okay, break is a verb, no? It's a verb. And it means like damage. It's a synonym of damage, no? For example, a glass, when the glass is fall down, It is broken, no? Okay, it is broken. So break is to damage. And the last one, freak. A synonym for freak, you know? A synonym for freak. When people say that man is freak, he is freak, or
Something
she is freak.
weird.
Repeat, please, Kiara.
Something weird.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Weird. Okay. I was thinking about the word crazy, but weird is also useful in this case, no? When we say that someone, when a person is crazy, or when someone is weird, or he or she is crazy, or she or he is weird, we are saying that he or she is freak, no? Out of mind, crazy, weird. Okay, well done, guys. So we are going to continue with another exercise after this, and I'm going to wait a minute. I'm going to share with you the video. I'm going to share with you the video where I took this exercise. Okay, where I took this exercise in order for you to know it's a quite interesting video. Let's see. Let's watch the video.
So this word is heat, which means this word is heed. No, it's head. You don't see how head. That's why. Okay. Which means this word would be. So it'd be bed. No, it's bead. Why would you think? It's because it's like heat, not head. Bead. That's why. Which means if you add an R to bead, you get breed? No, it's bread. You don't see how? It's because it's like head, not heat. Bread. That's why. Okay. Which means this word would be break? No. Break? No, it's break. You don't see how? Break. Let me try to be more clear. This word is break, which means this word is freak. No, it's freak. You don't see how? Break, freak. See what I mean?
Okay, that this man has a lot of videos like this where he explained the pronunciation of some English words, and he says that the title of his videos is English pronunciation is easy, no? It's easy. It's easy. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do another exercise, but related to a verb in English. In English, we have a very, very common verb that we use daily, we use all the time. Is the verb get. Is the verb get. In English, it's very, very used, this verb. There are too many sentences when we use get. Maybe we know the common example, for example, get up, no? Get up. We use get up. But there are too many examples, or there are too many exercises or sentences when we use the verb get. We are going to see this exercise. We are going to develop this exercise. And we are going to complete this one. And this one. So here we are going to complete these sentences, and we have these options, no? A drink, my diploma, strange text message, anything, day mail, this cool jacket, a check, the train, milk, and lots of calls. So, Kiara, please, the first one. Did you get what?
I would say, did you get my diploma I sent you yesterday?
Okay, did you get my diploma I sent you yesterday? Let's see. Number 2, Ingrid, I get
I get lots of calls from unknown numbers.
Okay, number 3, Santiago.
He gets a check for 400 every month.
Gets a check. Okay, number 4, Samuel.
Where did you get a drink?
A drink. Okay. Number 5. Zapata Flores. I don't know your name, guy. Are you there? No? Or yes? You have microphone. Can you speak? Zapata Flores? No? Okay, let's continue. Kiara, this one, number 5. Can you get me?
Can you get me this cool jacket, please?
Okay. Number 6, Ingrid.
Okay. I'm going to the station to get the train to Glasgow.
Okay, number 7, Santiago.
I get her money to get anything for her baby.
Okay, number 8, Samuel.
Can I get you anything?
Can I get you anything? Okay, another one. I studied very hard. Ingrid.
I studied very hard to get my diploma.
My diploma. And the last one, Ingrid, Kiara. She got
a strange text message and she deleted.
Okay, so we have here get is the present and the past of get is got. No, remember that. And get usually means in Spanish obtener. No, get. The most usual meaning is to obtener. Is obtener. No, but according to the sentences, this verb can have other meanings. Did you get my diploma? We are going to check the answers, and some of them are not correct, okay? Here we have 6 from 10. 6 from 10. Why? Maybe the sentence, did you get my diploma? I sent it yesterday. It's okay. It's right. But in this exercise, we have one option for each sentence. That's why in this exercise, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer in this one is get the email. And get the emails means receive the email. So the verb get can mean receive, okay? Number 2, I get lots of calls from unknown numbers. That's correct. In this case, get also means receive. No? What is she or what are he receiving? Lots of calls. Number 3, he gets a check for 400 every month. In this case, gets also means receives. That's correct. Where did you get a drink? Okay, maybe in another sentence, in other context, the sentence, where did you get a drink, maybe was right, but in this context, no. Why? Because he says, or he answers that question like in a flea market. And in a flea market, you don't get a drink, okay? You don't get a drink in a flea market. You know, guys, what is a flea market? Anyone can explain the meaning of a flea market in English without saying the words in Spanish? No?
It's the market of the secondhand things.
Okay, that's right. Where you can buy or you can purchase second-hand objects, second-hand things, second-hand things, second-hand objects. It's similar in Spanish, no? The meaning is similar in Spanish, no? Flea market, because flea is an animal, no? An animal that the dogs have, no? Flea is an animal that the dogs have, flea market. And in Spanish, it's the same. Flea market is where you go to buy some things, some objects, some cloth that I have already used, that someone has used, and you're going to buy them. In Spanish, it's Mercado de las Pulgas, no? El Mercado de las Pulgas, a flea market. So in a flea market, you don't get a drink. You can buy or you can get a jacket, no? A cool jacket. So the correct answer here, where did you get this cool jacket? In a flea market. And in this case, the verb get means buy, no? You can use, instead of buying, you can use the verb to get. Okay, it's the same meaning. Get this cool jacket, buy this cool jacket. Number 5, can you get me this cool jacket? That's not correct in this context. And the context here, the correct one, is a drink. Can you get me a drink, please? And here, the verb get means bring, okay? Get me a drink, bring me a drink, okay? It's the same. So until now, we have the get means receive, buy, bring, 3 meanings. And let's continue. Number 6, I'm going to the station to get the train to Glasgow, no? To Glasgow. So in this case, get the train means take the train. Then get means take. Another meaning for this verb. Number 7, I gave her money to get anything for her baby. In another context, anything could be right, could be correct. But in this one, taking into account the options, the correct one was milk. I gave her money to get milk for her baby. So in this case, get also means buy, no? Number 8, can I get you anything? No thanks, I'm fine. So get another with another meaning, bring. Get you anything, bring you anything. Number 9, I studied very hard to get my diploma. Remember that in English we can say diploma or diploma. Both of them are correct. I studied very hard to get my diploma. And get my diploma means obtain my diploma, no? Obtain or get my diploma. Another meaning for that verb. And the last one, she got strange text message and she deleted. So got is the past of get, and got in this case means received. Okay, received. We are going to do another set of exercises with get. We are going to start with Santiago. Santiago, Look at these examples, these options, and try to complete the sentence. If you get late, thirsty, old, hungry, better, tired, mad, lost, sick, or married, take something from the fridge.
If you get thirsty, take
Thirsty.
something from the fridge.
Okay. Number 2, Samuel.
There was no one. Directions. We got lost and there was no one we could ask for directions.
Okay. Number 3, Ingrid.
He got mad and blocked me on Facebook.
We got mad and blocked me on Facebook. Okay. Number 4, Kiara.
Let's go back home. It's getting late.
Late. Number 5, Santiago.
Let's for a minute. I'm getting tired.
Tired. Number 6, Samuel.
I don't want to get married. I like be single.
Okay. Number 7, Ingrid.
You can have some water if you get thirsty.
Thirsty. Okay.
Thirsty.
Number 8, Kiara.
Okay. She has been very ill, but she's getting sick or
Sick.
old. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not very sure.
Okay, you say maybe sick or old. Let's see. Number 9, Samuel.
People who don't have a healthy diet get sick more easily. Maybe.
Okay, and number 10, Santiago, the last one.
He's getting old, but in his mind, he is still young.
He's getting what?
Old.
Old.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to check the answer. Remember that we have one option for each sentences, and it depends on this context, no? We have 8 correct answers. We are going to start. Here we have 2 options, no? Thirsty or hungry, no? Both of them could be right, because you can say if you get thirsty, take something from the fridge, or if you get hungry, take something from the fridge. But in this particular case, the correct one is hungry, no? So to get hungry means to start to be hungry, okay? Start to be hungry, that means to get hungry. Number 2, we got lost and there was no one who could ask for directions. So get lost means start to be lost. Number 3, he got mad, he got crazy, he got mad or he got crazy and blocked me on Facebook. So get mad or get angry or get crazy means to start to be mad or start to be angry. Number 4, let's go back home. It's getting late. So get late means start to be late. Number 5, let's rest for a minute. I'm getting tired. Get tired means start to be tired. I don't want to get married. I like being single. Get married, in this case, means start to be married. You can have some water if you get thirsty. You can have some water if you get thirsty. Get thirsty, start to be thirsty. Number 8, she's been very ill, but she's getting sick. Now, remember that what is the key in this sentence? But. She's been ill, but it means that we're going to say something different, no? We are saying that she's very ill, she's very sick, but so we're going to say something different. We are not going to say that she is ill or she is sick. Okay? For that reason, get better. And what does it mean get better? Starts to be better, no? To feel better or to feel healthy. Number 9, people who don't have a healthy diet get sick more easily. Get sick, start to be sick. And the last one, he is getting old, but in his mind, he is still young. Look at the key, no? In this case, the linking word here, but we are going to say something different. We are going to say the contrary, and the contrary of old is young, no? He is getting old, but in his mind, he's still young. And get old means start to be old. So, all of these combinations with the verb get are very used in English. Sometimes we can translate into Spanish easily, no? Because in Spanish, we use different words. Por ejemplo, en español, nosotros esta oración la haríamos si usted está sediento o si usted tiene sed, ¿no? If you get thirsty. That sentence, if you get thirsty, in Spanish is like si usted está sediento o si usted tiene sed, ¿no? That's why we can use the literal translation, ¿no? Aquí es donde hacemos la explicación de que no podemos hacer la traducción literal, ¿no? Nosotros hacer una traducción literal, digamos, si usted tiene sed, if you have, digamos así, his sed is thirst. Yeah? Si usted tiene sed, if you have thirst, and that's not correct. In English, we never said something like this. Why? Because we never use have in order to say tener hambre, tener sed. We don't use the verb have. We use the verb to be. Is, or are. No? In this case, if you are thirsty, maybe we can say that. If you are thirsty, si usted está sediento. But it's very common to say if you get thirsty. Es más común decir if you get thirsty. Si usted se está empezando, como lo dice acá la explicación, ¿no? Start to be. Está empezando a sentirse sediento. Okay? And all of these are the same. All of these are the same. If you got lost, perderse, estar perdido, ¿no? Get mad, es como enfurecerse, ponerse bravo. Get late, llegar tarde. ¿Okay? Get late, es llegar tarde. Get tired, es cansarse. Okay? So, in these cases, the verb get is not well translated or is not translated, ¿no? Ese get muchas veces no tiene un significado como tal, significado es dado por la palabra que está después, ¿sí? Getting tired, tired es cansado, ¿no? Entonces, getting tired, cansarse. Marry, casarse, and get married, estar casado o casarse igualmente. Get thirsty, ya, getting sick, sick, enfermo, and getting sick, enfermarse. Bueno, okay. Get old, old, viejo. Getting old, envejecerse, volverse viejo. ¿Sí? So these are other examples of how can we use the verb get in English. And it has too many uses in English. Okay, and we are going to finish with the last one exercise, where we are going to use the verb get, but with another preposition, get to, get, or get to. When do we use get or get to? Okay, so we are going to complete this sentence with get or get to in present, or you are going to realize if the sentences are in past and you're going to use got or got to. No? Remember, get is the present, got is the past. So, Santiago, how can you complete this sentence? We get London, we get to London, or we got London, or we got to London.
We got to London at 5 in the evening.
At 5 in the evening, okay? In English, we can say in the evening, or we can say at night. It's the same, no? In the evening is the same as at night. Okay, number 2, Ingrid.
What time are you going to get home?
Okay, get home. What time are you going to get home? Get home is like go home or arrive, no? Arrive home. Number 3, Kiara.
Call me when you get there.
Again, Kiara, I didn't really understand.
I'm sorry, teacher. Tell me when you get there.
When you get there. Okay, call me when you get there. Get to a specific place, no? Get there. So in these two cases, number 2 and number 3, the verb get is like arrive, no? Arrive or go. Arrive or go. Number 4, Samuel.
I have my first coffee on the day when I get work.
Get work. It's the same, no? Get work. Get or go to work or arrive at work.
Sorry,
number
get
5.
to work.
Get to work. Okay.
Yes.
Number 5, Santiago.
We need to hurry up to get the station in time.
To get the station in time. Okay. Number 6, Ingrid.
How have you, oh God, how have you got here?
How have you got here? Okay. Number 7, Kiara. If I
get to school late, my teacher gets me mad. Bert gets very mad.
okay, get to. Okay, get to. Number 8, Santiago. Are you thinking, Santiago?
We get to the airport in record time, but we missed our flight.
Get to, right?
Yeah, get to.
Okay, number 9, Samuel.
When he get no.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
When
he got home.
When he got home, past. His parents were sleeping. Okay. And the last one, Kiara.
If you don't get there before 10, I will leave without you.
If you don't get here, no?
Here.
It's different. Remember that we use to indicate some place, we can say there or here, no? Here in this place. When we say here, in this place. And when we say there, It's over there, no? It's over there. Okay, we are going to check out the answers. Okay, 8 from 10. We have 2 mistakes. We have 2 mistakes. Let's see. Got to London. So when we're going to say a city, we use get to. We get or we got to London. We got to Bogota. We got to Florida. We got to Miami. Okay. What time are you going to get home? When we say home, we don't use to. We don't say get to home. No. Get home. Arrive home. Get there, to go there. We don't use to. Get to work, right, because that's another verb, no? Here we have 2 verbs, get and work. So in the middle of those 2 verbs, we have to use to, get to work. In this one, we need to hurry up to get to the station in time. When we're going to say that specific place, the station, we have to use get to. Okay. Number 6, how have you got here? How have you arrived here? Okay, that's correct. Number 7, if I get to school late, my teacher gets very mad. Look at this. We have here another example. Huh? The example from the previous set of sentences. No, my teacher gets very mad. Es mi profesor se enfurece, ¿no? Se pone bravo. Gets very mad. Number 8, we get to the airport. Okay, what happened here? Why did he say that get to is incorrect? Okay, I don't know, there is something, setting, there is a setting mistake here because get to is the correct one. Get to the airport. I don't know what happened here. Number 9, when he
Teacher,
got...
because is got to. It's in past.
Okay, the record time, but we missed. Okay, we missed our flight. Okay, that's right. We have here, we are talking about past. How do we know that? The verb. The verb miss is in past. So here we have to use past to. So we got to the airport. Okay, thanks. Number 9, when he got home, the same, but in past, no? Because here we are using past. And then this verb has to be in past too. And the last one, if you don't get here, arrive here before 10, I will leave you without you. And here we are using the conditional, no? This is the conditional, this is the conditional. And in English, there are 4 types of conditional, no? 0 conditional, 1 conditional, 2 conditional, or 2nd conditional, and 3rd conditional. In here, we are using the 0 conditional. It means verb in present, verb in present. And here we are using the number 1 or the 1st conditional. Here, present, and here, future. Okay, but that's another topic. So, as you can see, the verb get has too many things, too many meanings in English. Okay, too many meanings in English. And we are going to, let me see if you can watch the video. I'm going to share this video in order to finish. See this one.
Hi, I'm Shan from BBC Learning English. Today I'm going to give you 5 uses of the verb get. So you get 5 lessons for the price of 1. Number 1, get can mean buy or obtain. I got myself a new phone last weekend. Number 2, get can mean receive. I just got a message. Number 3, get with an adjective can mean become. Oh, so many messages. I'm getting really annoyed. Number 4, get can also mean understand. Hang on, someone's just sent me a joke. I don't get it. Intense. I get it. Number 5, get can also mean arrive. I need to get home early, so I'm off.
Okay, so that was some kind of summarize, okay? Some kind of summarize of the lesson of today's lessons. She was explaining five uses of the verb get, but there are more than 5. And I'm going to explain something with an expression. In English, we use I get it, this expression. And it means, in this case, it's like I understand it. I understand it. But if you are with a native people, with native person, he is going to say, I get it. And he is not going to say, I understand it. Okay? It's more common to use I get it. No? Or the opposite, no? I don't get it. No? I don't get it. It means I don't understand you. Oh, yeah, I don't understand it. You can say it like this, or you can say, I get you. No, I get you. When I understand you, I say, I get you. Or you can say it in past, no? I got you. No? I got you. Okay, so the meaning of the verb get is very, very important in English. And we have to start using this verb, taking into account the different meanings. Let me see here another picture where you are going to identify more meanings of this verb. Oh my God, but you can see well. Let me change this one. Here we have some other expressions on some other phrasal verbs that we use in English with get. And look at all the meanings of the verb get. Get along, marcharse, llevarse, and sometimes the same verb, in this case, get along, has different meanings. So get along can mean marcharse or can mean llevarse bien, the same. Get out, salir or sacar. Get ready, prepararse. Get on, subirse. For example, get on the train, get on the airplane. Or llevarse bien con alguien. For example, I get on with my brother. When I say I get on with my brother, I say I have a good relationship with my brother. Get ahead, salir adelante. Get rid of, deshacerse de algo, de alguien. Get together, juntar. Get into, llegar o entrar. Get away, salir. Get away with, salirse con la suya. Get about, moverse. Get by, arreglárselas, pasar. Get over, cruzar, recuperarse. Get down, bajar o bajarse. Get out of, librarse. Get in, meterse o llegar. Get off, quitarse o bajar, ¿no? And here we have the opposites, no? For example, get on is the opposite of get off, no? Get on the train. Get off the train. Get on the airplane. Get off the airplane. And the final one is the most common, no? Get up. I usually get up at 6 p.m. or at 8 a.m. or at 6 in the morning. I usually get up at 9 o'clock, okay? So, as you can see, the verb get is very important in English. And we have to use it with these different meanings, and we have to understand that when we find the verb get, in a reading or when we listen to the verb get in a song can have different meanings, not only obtener, that is the most common, ¿no? Nosotros buscamos en el diccionario y nos va a decir que get es obtener, pero tiene un sinfín de significados en inglés. Okay, guys, so do you have any questions? Questions? No, no questions? I suppose you don't
Clear,
have.
teacher.
Okay, so I think you can take advantage of these explanations and try to use and try to learn. Look at that. I am using some YouTube videos or reels from TikTok, which are very interesting, and you can understand watching those kind of videos, ¿no? Ese es el tipo de videos que yo les digo a ustedes que pueden utilizar. Ustedes están en la casa viendo los reels ahí en TikTok o viendo videos en YouTube, pueden ver este tipo de videos y ahí están aprendiendo y están practicando, están escuchando pronunciación, están viendo significados, aprendiendo vocabulario y son videos cortos, ¿no? Muy cortos que les dejan a ustedes algo. Entonces, la invitación para que sigan practicando y si tienen la oportunidad de revisar ese tipo de videos y ustedes ya saben que el algoritmo, ustedes ven un video de esos y ya les empieza a botar más y más de ese tipo. Entonces, esta es la invitación. Okay, guys, so that's all for today. We can see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. That's all for today. Bye-bye and have a good lunch.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.